Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is April 5th. It is Tuesday, 2022. So working on a couple of projects today, and I just want to kind of show you. Right now Ronnie's up and he's working on the boards for the roof. So that's kind of like a one-man job until we get to where we have to do the plywood and stuff like that. So he's working on that. So while he's working on that, so far this morning, I dug the trench out and I got the wire in here. And I know some of you were going to say, oh, you should put that in conduit. It's going to be fine that way. It's going to get reburied. And then that way, it's not laying up on the ground and everybody walking on it. It's going to be underground. Now, one thing I did want to address today, some people obviously had some concerns of us doing it this way, up on the blocks, and not having a concrete pad down there. And I understand what you guys are saying. It doesn't mean that later on I can't take a jack. I have a 20-ton jack. I can jack up this part, take out the concrete blocks and put a pad down there. So you guys are right. I will always admit when you guys are right about something, and so that will happen. But for right now, the focus needs to be of getting the rest of this done here, and I'm going to show you. Well, we have rain coming today. Now they're saying that the rain's not going to come until about 4 this afternoon. It's 9 in the morning now, and I'm going to take you over here. Very overcast, as you can see. Okay. So it is, they said it's coming. So I'm like, well, we're going to try to get done as much as we can get done before the rain comes. But I appreciate, first of all, let me just say, and I didn't take it as a negativity thing. I took it as constructive criticism. So the people that talked about having them like this and not up on a concrete pad or a pillar, you're 100% right. So just wanted to put that out there to start with, and this will get changed. But right now the focus needs to be getting the rest of this building finished. Hopefully we can get the metal up, as soon as he gets the struts all in there, up on top, then we can get the plywood on there and get the metal on there, hopefully before it rains. So let me take you over here, and I will show you on the inside. So we got the ceiling part in, and where he's going to be in right now is the loft. We're going to keep this corner open so we can utilize that loft storage area. And so he is working on that part. You got to come down just a hair.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Messed that one up.
Well,
I guess I'm not a carpenter.
it happens. It's all right. It's all right. So we had covered everything up because we didn't know if we were going to get rain last night. So we just put a sheet of plywood to cover that up just in case. But looking at the forecast, there was sprinkles off and on last night. But we just worked on, figured, okay, now it's going to be, we're going to have a little bit of a break. The rain is not going to be an all-day rain. It's going to hit this afternoon. So like I said, I just did this one. I'm still gonna come over, and I gotta bury this in between here. That has to be done as well yet. So you can see kind of some rain sprinkles on the solar panels there. So I want to show you last night. So yesterday in the morning, I had called my gravel guy, and so he had. He said, well, I got a couple loads of stuff. He had 3 loads that he had to dump over in another county. He says, if I can make it tomorrow, meaning last night, or today, he said, which is yesterday, he said it'd be about 6 o'clock at night. I said, that's fine. So he came in here, and I was originally going to have him dump it over there, but he started to sink down. So I just told him, I said, don't worry, just put it right here. And he said the ground is still a little soft, especially for, a truck full of 25 ton of gravel. So this is 25 ton of stone. What we're going to probably do is I am going to be changing out the culvert down in the first turn, and I'll take you guys down there and I'll show you what we're going to be doing down there. The second culvert is fine, and but the first one, it needs to have the culvert come out, and then it needs, we're not going to, this is too small a stone for that. This stone will be utilized for other things, but that part of it, we're going to go with a bigger stone. So because the water is still going to flow through the area, and like I said, I will take you down there. I will show you what we're looking at, and we will go from there. But so I'm thinking I'm going to have to get another culvert, you know, like a, not a huge culvert, but a, you know, decent sized culvert, and get it dug out, and put the new culvert in. And then once the culvert's in there, then have him come in with a truckload of stone, the bigger stone, and put that in there. So then that way, when the water goes through that area, it won't wash the stone away, or like, you know, the crush and run wouldn't wash that away. So that's what we're going to do there. So those 2 turns are going to be a priority. You know, it's not going to happen right away. So you know, but maybe next month, something like that. We'll have to see. But yeah, so but for right now, this load of stone here, that's going to be utilized when we get the rest of this flattened out more. You know, he's got to level it out more. Once he gets this leveled out more, we're going to probably be building up in this area. So I want him to get it more leveled out, more flattened out. I mean, it's coming along good, don't get me wrong, but you know, it can definitely be better. And so when he gets that part squared away and we have a flat area to start building on, then we're going to figure stuff out. You know, is it going to be more, see, here's the problem, okay, and with what we're wanting to do. If I build the building, I'm not going to, you know, like a house, if you will, I'm not going to do it on the cheap. I'm going to build it solid and right. If you buy a prefab building, those are not put together the best. Now, they're workable, and I've had, you know, my place up in New York for 7 years, and you know, Becky's going on her, you know, is on her 2nd year, you know, up there in her place. It is 24 inches on center. It is, you know, you're not looking at 2x4s, you know, and so, you know, and you're looking at I think like T111 on the outside or something like that. It's not what you would, if you're going to build something and you're going to build it solidly. My thought process is, if we build ourselves, it's going to put us in the position where it's going to be cooler in the summer, warmer in the winter, because it's going to be built solidly. We would use 3/4 inch plywood all the way, you know, on a build like that. And you know, so that would be, like, this here is going to be 3/4 inch on the inside and the outside. Obviously, I'm not going to do 3/4 inch on the inside of a building. We would, you know, drywall it, and so the expense would be, you know, the 3/4 inch on the outside. But again, you know, just, and then of course the roof would be 3/4 inch as well. So we have to, you know, figure all those things out, and we'll figure it out. So I have to sit down, see where we're at once we sell the property in New York. Like I said, short term, if we had to, you know, we can utilize the camper, which would be kind of cramped quarters, which would hopefully motivate everybody to get going with the build as quickly as possible. But you know, if we have to, I can put things in a storage for right now until we got going. Now, obviously, we're going to have the shipping container, so we can get a lot of stuff in the shipping container. When we're done with this building here, there's going to be a lot of storage with that one as well. So you know, it's a slow and steady process. This is not something that's going to happen overnight. Oh, and the other thing I'm going to work on today too, just I'm going to show you, so once I get these trenches done and buried, which is not going to take much longer, I'm going to reblock the camper. So what I may do, I may get that on video to kind of show you what I'm doing. And so again, taking your guys' advice, in doing it a more solid way, so that it's not going to go anywhere. So I will show you that when we get to that point. But so anyway, that's where we're at today. We're just, every day, like we got yesterday, we had to run around. I had to go buy more supplies. At this point right now, cost-wise, just to let you guys know, I will have at this point a total of $4,500 into this building build. So, and of course then I started thinking, okay, well, if that small 8 by 8 building was $4,500, how much would it be to build something, 16 by 40? So I was, I'm thinking about those things. But, again, with doing that, we'll get things squared away. So I think it might be, would it be easier and cheaper to have a prefab building put in here? Yes. But what is the quality of that? How long is it going to last? Is it going to be able to, retain the heat and all that type of stuff? So I think if we build ourselves, which I'm kind of leaning towards, we're not getting a 16-foot wide building in here. So we may end up looking at just going ahead and building ourselves. So again, we'll see what we got. I have to really sit down, figure things out. The reality is this year, if we get one building built this year and, get that finished off so it's livable, if a few of us had to live in that, and then and then we would still have the camper as well, it's going to give us some room. But knowing that we will continue to build something else and go from there. So we'll see. It's not going to be like I'm going to start construction on, 3 different buildings at one time. That would just be stupid, because then nothing would ever get completely finished. I want to finish off one, make it livable, and then we go on to the next one. So I think that is going to be the game plan. So that's where we're at. Like I said, everything is fluid. I have to really think everything through. I have to speak with the ladies up in New York and see what they're thinking as well, and we'll just kind of go from there. But it will come together. Of that I have no doubt, and it's going to work. But so that's where we're at, folks. Real quick, I want to mention my website, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse 1 community here, which is a resource that we have set up for you guys to be able to connect with like-minded people. It is free to join. You do have to register though, but no credit card information is asked. Once you're in, check out the message boards, look for people in your state or your country to try to connect with like-minded people. Also, on my website we have the Forefathers, which is the CBD and hemp store. So if you go to preppernurse1.com, you see the Forefathers logo. If you click on that, it will take you to their website. Once you're on their website, if you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase, you can save yourself 15% by using the discount code PrepperNurse1. So definitely take advantage of that, and that's the number 1, not O-N-E. Last but not least, on my website, preppernurse1.com, we have the Prepper Nurse 1, or you go preppernurse1.com, you go in, you click on store, it will drop down, you will see the legacy foods, you click on that, that will take you to the store within the website. 25-year shelf life, GMO free, gluten options available for people that need that. It is vegetarian, and there is beef and chicken options available as well. Excuse me. So definitely take advantage of that. Largest portion size of any of the other freeze-dried food companies. So definitely check that out. All right. So here we are. A lot of work to do, but like I said, as long as we make forward progress every day, that's a good thing. So hopefully by the end of today, if the rain holds out for us, because like I said, by 4 o'clock they're talking it's going to be here, we will get this building hopefully the rest of the way squared away, and then we will, the wires will be buried, and hopefully I've reblocked the camper by then. So, and if we get that much done, I will be extremely happy. Any progress is good progress. All right, guys, I will see you all later. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Like I said, I want to show you the process. I want to show you what we're doing as we go along with everything that we're doing, so that you understand it. But just so you know, even on a cloudy day like today, we're still bringing in power. and the batteries are still in good shape. So just wanted to share that. All right, I will see you all later. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. If we could ever figure that out, we would be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important to tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right, I will see you all later. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.